that one. That puts the infinity mirror lights on and also gives you power to this, which kind of means I'm going to have to have the infinity mirrors on in the daytime if I want to watch in the daytime, but that's okay. Let's switch the music off. Hey guys, just an update really for the channel. I would say the interior of this Dreadnought, this bus, is 90% done. If you have a look behind me, you can see I have the suede on the ceiling. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna show closer in a bit. New AC units fitted, which is yeah, more high-tech, and I'll go through that. Seats, I'm accumulating boxes, unfortunately. That's the Oxygenics shower head, the Boss audio system, which I'll go through, and the Voyager Tri View camera. No, it's looking good. I would say the interior, despite the mess, is about 90% done. The electrics have been the hardest thing, and it's not me just doing it alone. There's a proper electrician, because I'm not one mechanical engineer. It's fishing the wires and pulling them through, which is the big deal. I've taken off the doors of the cabinets, and the reason I've done that is because I was going to go for a clean look with no handles whatsoever, and what I found was they were plastered in fingerprints, and I'm not usually a stickler for that kind of thing, but I mean, I have my limits. So, and it was hard to open them as well. So I got handles, and the handles are very similar to the furniture at the bottom. Put them on, got them drilled, put them on. I quickly sanded them because they scratch, the aluminium scratches really easily. I'll talk about the suede roof in a bit, and I got the blinds, which is cool. I really hate the blinds with strings. Oh, and as you can see, I have a fold-down TV fitted. So, yeah, we're moving along. I would say we're 90% there. Now I'm more concerned about the exterior, which is getting resprayed, and mechanical, because this thing's got this thing, you got a picture? It's a stick, and it's engaging quite high, and it's out of adjustment. It's an old 4-speed, and it doesn't air up very quickly, so I'm more worried about mechanical stuff. I was hoping Scott Crosby would come and see me, but he doesn't do house calls so much anymore, and it's 400-ish miles to get to him. So can I drive this like that? I don't know. I'm also worried about overheating. Maybe I'll cover some of the mechanical stuff sometime as well. Hey guys, I will cover these blinds, I think. Now, these blinds I got at quite an expense. What I like about them is they don't have the strings. They're not slats, because what you find the old ones are slats, and the slats will bash about when you drive. They get tangled up, and then the strings get tangled up too. These just you're meant to use two hands, but I've got a camera in my hand. They're made by Levola, however you pronounce it. Levola. I don't know how you Yanks pronounce it. There's another one. Get some light in here. I'm pretty happy with them. It's predominantly black and white interior, and I think the red burgundy accents with something. The cabinets, I've taken the doors off because I'm putting handles, and the handles I'm going to use are like these ones. These are off Nomad, actually. This unit and this unit was specially custom made for me by I think it's Country Woodwork. I'll put the link up or something. I have quartz tops. I have a special tap which cost me a friggin' fortune, like $600. Beginning to regret spending it. I have a cooktop, but it's not enough for my cooking strategy, which maybe one day I'll cover my cooking strategy. So these are the blinds. I'm pretty happy with them, as I said. Hopefully they're robust. I'm mostly concerned about durability, I think. So, what else have I done? I have in the bathroom, excuse the mess, because I'm still working on this thing. But what I do myself, I fitted this Oxygenics unit, which I'm generally pretty happy with. A full-timer that I used to follow, she's now gone, I think it was Pippi Peterson, she hailed it, so I ended up buying it. Power of advertising. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. I have to attach it better. I did keep attaching it here. I'm probably going to have to drill some holes, but I'm generally pretty happy. Some of one of the benefits is the jet streams that come out you can finally control, and then because water is of a premium, say you're camping in the desert or wherever and you don't have full hookup, you can switch it off while you lather up with soap. So I quite like the Oxygenics. It's not cheap. I think it's $45 from Amazon. The bathroom I'm keeping similar. I haven't put the suede on the ceiling, obviously, which is for obvious reasons. I do want a glass enclosure here, which I'm going to be working with someone on that. I got rid of the tube lights, or fluorescent tubes, for this. The reason I've done that is these run 12 volts. There was some, I took this in somewhere and someone complained about, the actual person working on it complained about the kind of voltage a tube light gets. I don't know if it's to do with a sine wave or AC, and he just basically, this is what pisses me off, he didn't come up with a solution, he just ripped it out and left it dangling. Oh, thanks for disconnecting it. It's like friggin' EU, you know. No solution. But anyway, so now these are in. I think the bathroom's actually pretty cool, decent. And I guess the final thing I want to cover is this suede ceiling, which is not very commonly done, and they had misgivings about doing because the place or the company that's working on it was worried about how it looked in terms of surface finish. I think it looks fine. What you will find is sometimes it's, even though it's only been on like a week, you'll find sometimes it's actually bubbling up. It's not much, it's actually pretty good in the back, it's pretty bad in the front. I don't know if we have to re-glue it down, you know. So there you go. I'm actually pretty happy. It's interesting because Prevosts or Prevos don't do suede that I know of. Newmars don't, and Tiffins, I don't know any. They usually have the usual kind of vinyl, pseudo leather, whatever. So there must be a reason, maybe because you're cooking, and you know, because high-end cars. I'm a high-end car guy. I've come from automotive, OEM design and stuff, and engineering, and we do have suede. So I'm trying to think why. There you'll see it's picking up, which is a pain in the derriere. But we'll see, as long as it doesn't come off anymore. I'm also putting the suede, the other reason the doors are off is because we're putting suede in here. Normally it was like that, which kind of looks a bit industrial, should we say. So yeah, it's all coming along, I think. I'm pretty happy. Ceiling infinity mirrors, as you can see, which I'll cover. And I had a duotherm, a geometric duotherm, which was massive. This design, this aperture was designed around a duotherm. When I put this one in, which I think is a Blizzard NXT 15,000, because I want to be able to camp in the desert. It's a lot smaller. There's no controls. I would have liked some rotary controls, to be honest, but it's the way. And had to put some suede around here. These are weird. These are controlled like here. Now you can see the front face isn't on yet, but you mess around here and you set it. So I don't know how that will go. I'm an old school guy. I try to avoid complexity. You see the seats I got made? They don't have electrical. The only electrical stuff they have is the massage ability on the driver's seat. The mechanism is all mechanical, the adjustment's mechanical, and I do that because I know these things go wrong. I mean, this is a 57-year-old bus. The reason it functions so well is because it's all mechanical. Electronics always give problems. Advocates of electronics always talk about no contact, no wear, but in the field, electronics always give problems, and it leads to a disposable culture that we have while they tout the environment. But let's not go there. So you have to twist my arm pretty strongly to fit electronics, and in the end we did fit this stereo system, which I want to use as a house stereo system as well as when I'm driving, and this the rear view camera thing. There. Obviously we have GPS. So I'm not, and I'm also fitting electronic awnings, which are going off to a respray, which God knows when that's going to be. Let's put this on, just to show you guys. I haven't got the music system to operate yet. When I do, I will certainly cover it. As you can see, we've got the drive view. When you indicate or turn signal, as you guys say, left, it only shows left. When you indicate right, it shows right. And then when you're driving along, it shows rear, left and right. This isn't such a big bus, but it is quite hard to maneuver, especially with the steering, so it really does help. It really brings it up to date. I'm not against electronics like this, because when they go wrong, in theory, you rip them out and replace them, or when they get outdated, you replace them. What I don't like with modern cars and RVs is they're integrated, and it's designed so the car is basically thrown away, and I don't know that. Especially when it's an obscure vehicle, and let's be honest, there's many obscure RVs, like these Alphas outside. Basically, you either take it to a skill place like here, where they replace it, or you throw the vehicle away and change it. It's a pain. The bus is different, I think. The bus is designed and built to last. I'll cover some of the riveted panels and you'll see how it's built as well, that's why. So that in a nutshell is where I'm at. I still don't have a fuel gauge. One day I'll have a fuel gauge, and I don't have a rev counter or a tack, as you guys say. But it's coming along. I'd say it's 90% done. Carpets are done. Got this rubberized diamond plate. I wanted it more chrome, but it's good enough, I think, for now. It's got this kind of pseudo-industrial. It's a pseudo-industrial feel, but it also has a luxury look at the back. With the ceiling infinity mirrors and the leather seats and stuff, the suede ceiling. So it's odd. It's all my dream. You can take the piss if you want, and that's okay. But it's my dream. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. The outside is starting to let the whole thing down, so I'm really waiting for the respray. The inside's looking quite nice. So yeah, there you go. Thanks. Hey guys, this is pretty cool. I got the audio system wired in and it wasn't working, but what I'd done is I pinched a wire, because I've got these little speakers in. There's one down here and there's one down there. I got the speakers in and I pinched a wire going across, and that was enough. So it's on the CarPlay charge thing right now, but it also works on Bluetooth. So I think it's pretty spiff. I think it's pretty cool. So we've got music, and in terms of other entertainment, we have this TV thing from the ceiling, which Hold on, I'm going to have to... Give me a sec. So, this is the screen which tracks down, and what you have to do before it operates, as I understand it, is have that one. That puts the infinity mirror lights on, and also gives you power to this, which kind of means I'm going to have to have the infinity mirrors on in the daytime if I want to watch in the daytime, but that's okay. Let's switch the music off. I'm also currently working on with the actual electrical guy. How do I send my media shit so I can watch it? And I'm going to probably hide it in this cabinet. So looking pretty good, I think. I'm pretty happy. There is, if you look, there is an old school antenna for terrestrial TV, and there's even a wind-up thing. I'm actually going to plug this because I don't really care much for terrestrial. I stream stuff like a lot of people, young folk. I stream stuff, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to cover that up with a mirror. And should be good. I may have another TV. I may actually fit another TV in the bedroom on some kind of a articulated arm. So my only criticism of this fold-down TV is it's hard to pull down. I need two hands, which is a pain, because you've got to hold this and then really yank on this, and it's you know. But overall, you know, it's pretty good, I think. Yeah. So, looking pretty good. Anyway, I shall leave that as that. So this is my bus that's being masked up for soda blasting. It's pretty cool. It doesn't look like it started soda blasting yet. But the windows are all masked up. Almost all. Maybe they have started soda blasting. There's a lot of dust around. Maybe they have. No, I don't think they have actually. If they have, I'm not sure where. Or maybe they experimented there. Oh yeah, they have. They've started on the back, you see? They started soda blasting on the back there. Just there. Probably just experimenting. Jeez, look at the dust. That's pretty cool. Needless to say, I'm not living in this right now. Live fast, live well, live free. Thank you.